Okay, so the reading cut off, unfortunately. I have another card here. I'm not sure when it cut off, but I'm just gonna try to um, conclude it. So we have energy of control here. This is like a, I don't see anything wrong with this sort of leadership here. It's somebody who has vision and somebody who is um, well supported by those beings which are around us, which we don't see. The way this free eye atlas, as I was saying, this free eye atlas thingy, I don't know why I'm pointing on it like it's a sculpture of it, but it's for those who don't have this awareness, this vision that those beings, those energies are all around us right now. They are in you, they are in you, they are outside of you too, they are in your auric field, they are out, just here. This is just such an external thing. Okay, so somebody who is in communication, and the decision has been made. There's a, you see this kind of, there's like a light beam which is a mirror effect. I don't know if this is visible, but it's exactly symmetrical kind of thing. This is no more being divided in between two ways. There's strong, progressive, revolutionary way forward. And as I was saying now, it's not about progression. It's about prevention. It's about preventing things from disappearing. It's preventing God's creations from disappearing from Earth, preventing and securing the beauty in the world, the things which are important for all of us. See, this kind of image is what's being secured, what's being prevented. We have a lunar cycle, and we have a pregnant female, and of course all the colors of the rainbow around her. So the nature of creation, mother, children, this is what's being secured, protected. So we're definitely talking about war. Okay, let's see which direction it will go. Okay, interesting. I don't see it as in dimension of being greedy. I'm seeing it as these changes are happening in order for equality in financial equality to occur between people in general, because we have this, I almost want to put it here, like this leader who sees something, who is given vision by some beings which are in a higher dimension, who've been chosen to do something about it here on earth, is trying to create kind of equal condition, equal opportunities for a lot of people, and this is patching a glitch into unity, patching a glitch so unity happen. There might be some sort of turn into more socialistic type of governments around the world. Again, might be better idea. I don't like how it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking up if this is not turning off again. Past lives in the reverse. It feels like this, whatever glitch it is, whatever mistake which happened it has to be traced back into very far away in history. I would just be easier if I would know what it is, because I'm seeing now it's just something in people's DNA. It's just, I'm seeing like there comes a time in our the development of medicine, for sure, that certain genes which are unfavorable are being able to be completely removed from human body. So definitely bioengineering here, I'm seeing it, but it's different. It's as if some stuff's gonna some things will disappear from Earth. Everything will be turned back. Like certain phenomena now will be completely removed, and it will be having so much consequences because it's never supposed to be here in the first place. I'm seeing the gates and portals being closed as well. So there's a lot of energies here from like lower dimension, which shouldn't supposed to be here. Somebody opened so many demonic portals, and I'm seeing like the darker side of actual magic. Not darker, it's like absolute darkness. I don't even know. It's not like Satanism. It's like it's just that pitch black that it's unimaginable, and there are rituals being done, and there are places which are being completely controlled as well. So those gates will be closed, and these gates are opening in people's auric fields. So it's like, oh, I'm also having this candle. Like this candle just went out. It was actually sacral center, and it was orange candle, but here is like a very, very deep bloody brown. So this is definitely energy from beneath our feet. Energy closer to the abyss, energy closer to the underground. And this very energy I'm sensing it in this reading too, and it's not necessarily that pleasant. It's like, you know, this kind of smell, the sense like when something goes bad and it starts to smell really sweet. I don't know what it is, but that's how it feels, like rotten sweetness, like fungus too, like some sort of bacteria, those kind of things. I don't know what to make out of it, but that comes to sort of quote unquote, oh, bioengineering those things to make people act and react certain way. So there's the, yeah, that was the energy of it, like MK Ultra type energy. I've been feeling it. So it's actually like creating, this is bioengineering things which will cause certain behaviors to humanity, which will create, for example, serial killers, to everything to deflate or attention from what's really happening. So the sort of shocking stories, also creating some stuff in the media, celebrities, whatever will take attention away from really what's happening. Also, I'm seeing things like frequencies, sending frequencies, controlling people based on that, controlling their choices. Mind manipulation is definitely a major topic today. What else is here? The awareness. There's a little to non-awareness amongst people about how much is projected upon them, how little who they really are is within them. How because this is because of ego, of course, because ego is this faulty mechanism which is well, it's necessary here to go through those lessons we have to go through on earth. This is like a tool, but because how ego thinks, how ego does, that everything is related to the very person, people are getting caught into this all informational bullshit which going on around, and there's like little to no awareness of it. Even right now, as I'm speaking, I'm hearing various frequencies in my ears, right? But what's up with the 222 energy as well? Because this is about people's resources. This is also Gemini energy. This is also about communication. So they have mind in reverse. See, like, people no longer almost think for themselves. It's like there is an extreme uptake in people like to say this is the uptick in the awareness about mental illness or special needs or dysfunction and autism and ADHD and all sorts of things like that. People saying it is because the awareness is higher, because people know more about those conditions. I wouldn't say so. I think it's the direct effect of the civilization we live in right now. And whole pop psychology, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's interesting because I see this 9 of Ariel, and I'm seeing the card that like much more different in this particular reading, because like your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, love for beautiful things in life. It's just like current propaganda is just way different than it used to be in the past. In the past, it relied mostly on people's shared beliefs and perception. Right now, it's completely directed towards how people ego is working and what it wants to hear. Right now, everybody wants to be unique. Now everybody wants to be beautiful. Now everybody wants to be rich. Now everybody wants to be themselves, their true selves, without consequences. All those kind of narratives are being appealed. On spiritual journey, we losing who we are. Like, that's one thing. We surrendering to the divine. So we surrendering. We are ready to surrender everything, and then we are becoming at peace with reality. And her whole journey is to just return to the starting points with just this huge awareness. But here, this is like something else is being targeted. It is still touching on this higher awareness like field, but it's actually directed towards personal ego of a person and the dreams of it, the dreams of being recognized, the dream of being in another yet illusion of grandeur. I'm seeing this way. The same as the AI, ChatGPT and so on, and many others. They are kind of like programmed, even through, they are extremely helpful, of course. They even like have special like little glitches to just like miscalculate something, so we think they're kind of like more human, for example. But they are being programmed to be as soft as possible and to approve as much as is logically possible. And yeah, this is like self-serving and this very see, I don't want to say it, but this reading looks really like we are turning into a point of no return, and it's starting to really look like the opium for people. Their own ego became that the highest thing that the ego can attain. They are right there in front of us. We just have to reach it. It's there for free. I'm gonna be validated, approved. I don't have nothing to worry about, and it's a dangerous weapon used against people. That's what I'm seeing here, but also there's like more to it. But people are being people are starting to see this infinite freedom for themselves while lying to themselves. It's like with AI, people being kind of like I'm the infinite Dunning-Kruger, that they actually know more than they really do. Because it's that simple. But it really takes ability of self-sufficiency so much. It's on the higher level, on the other level. And I'm really seeing it as in this book, you know, like, how is it called? New Brave Future, I think it's called, where like people hired chakras are basically like hijacked and they live in a pleasure world, being constantly drugged, and losing a grip on reality, just living in this dream illusion. Also like Infinite Tsukuyomi in like Naruto. It's just everybody lives in a little bubble of their own delusion, the little schizophrenia, like, which it doesn't have to be solved because there is a place for it, because there's tolerance for it. Like, it's really, really scary. Slowly, like, the contact from between human beings is decreasing, the actual conversation. And also, like, the confrontation with the outer world is much lower. The things are happening, but people just like passively observing it from homes, and just like, yes, this is kind of really scary. Four of Michael, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. See, this is like somebody needs time out in order to figure something out. I'm starting to sense like a more personal energy in this reading. Perhaps what I've just like briefly outlined here about the like socio-psychological conditioning is something somebody ponders about or worries about, or I'm not sure. There's insight coming in. I don't know, they both like sideways, and they not towards each other. So these are two ways which are opposing paths. So one of them is that somebody may, and interesting, I need to find, one goes towards the north and one goes towards the south. That's how it's positioned according to, okay. So you have Page of Gabriel, energetic, bravery, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any change, opportunities for excitement and an adventure. This is kind of easier path. Maybe direction north is saying something to somebody. I'm seeing like two archetypes. I'm seeing two archetypes that are like masculine archetypes. One might look like Odin. One might look like Horus, actually. Horus or Osiris. One is for sure south, one is north. And the north is easier path for somebody. The northern path for somebody is directly related to something they actually love to do. And somebody's life seems to be just extremely fun. I don't know if you have somebody has North Node and 5th house. Maybe even, let's check this out. What wanna come through? If 5th house came out, we have 5th house Pisces with Uranus. So yeah, it's both outer planets, so it's pretty cool. Somebody might be a writer. Somebody might be yeah, Uranus is very communicative, very innovative, very somebody might be doing something related to technology in here, but more like I'm seeing like something extremely quirky, something like making like designing game, for example, designing some sort of game environments. I'm seeing somebody are just playing games too, like testing games, or like being some sort of content creator if it comes to like video games. That's for sure something I'm seeing, yeah. And it's somebody's passion, and it might be a thing, but that's the one possible path for somebody. The second path is more difficult. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. We're going south. There's like a different archetype, and we have like 8th house, Aries, and a Venus. So this is submerging Venus in Hades. This is going into the unknown, because like this is the house of occult. Aries is fiercely moving through the layers, but Aries doesn't have much. It's not a planet who have natural intuition if it comes to like lunar things. And Venus is also like you see like a beautiful woman, like really beautiful, like like Marilyn Monroe type of woman I'm seeing. And she's just gonna like start to dab into occult strongly, but this is actually something which is they dream. I'm hearing somebody might be a model, but it's also like something taboo about it a little bit. It's something a little controversial here. I'm not sure. Also, it might not be an 8th house in astrology. There might be somebody's life path, and somebody might be life path 8 or Enneagram 8. Somebody might be extremely energetic person and have a very solar energy and might have these leadership qualities. Somebody may get some sort of strong leadership position which will be like visible in the real world. Somebody's gonna be known as somebody who's doing a lot of good for people. Somebody's like showing a way of a beauty to some people. It might be art, it might be some sort of movement, it might be some sort of social movement too. For sure here somebody will be very, very visible. An 8th house in astrology is something which isn't visible. It might have both qualities. Maybe you will be visible some time of the year and other time not. Perhaps this is something actually very seasonal. I don't know. Somebody will, who it is for, we're gonna know. Can I have a clue? 8 of Ariel. Take a great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education and training. I'm just seeing this is somebody's career path, and we're talking about somebody's career because this social conditioning is something which worries somebody the most about the career they are supposed to pursue or what they're supposed to do with their life. Yeah, you can be game YouTuber, like for sure here, but there is something like much more exciting for you. And this is actually being a star, so this is actually being some sort of celebrity here, for sure. Somebody kind of visible or famous. Somebody may end up being actually like a president of a city. That popped in my head. Somebody may be on the head of some sort of governmental organization. That's possible here. Also, it might be that if you are a female, because here's with Venus, your husband might be some sort of have some higher governmental position, and you might be like known for some sort of philanthropy, something related to some sort of charity too. It's possible. Interesting. This is additional education. What is it relevant to? Eight of Raphael. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. So what you need to learn is related to spirituality, actually. I don't know if somebody has to take some sort of official professional course regarding certain type of spirituality. I'm also hearing retreat. Two cards deciding to come out. Two of Raphael. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Yeah, I'm seeing this kind of path, and this one is pretty clear to me. But this other path is really mysterious, and I am not being able to hear what is it actually. But it's like two people who will be very influential, one person and a partner. It gives me like some sort of twin flame type of situation here. Two people who are showing the world example of, I'm not sure. It's just being example, giving love, showing how new way of living, how to live accordingly to some sort of higher values. And those people naturally are gaining recognition in society. They are ready to be example in some sort of way. I don't know. Archangel Azrael, release the past, there is no more, enriching future is coming. Let go and let the God. So example, death card is in reverse. So that transformation is being prevented here on this path. It's like something is this path is way more easier, and here is like a major blockage on this one, because somebody can have like a grand destiny. I don't know if this is not like you and your partner, or if you have one, if you're gonna have, I don't know, but you may have the same life path as your partner, and there is like a destiny which is like very large for those people. Okay, I'm gonna take one last from this deck actually. Oh, this is shining in some sort of underground organization first. Something small. It may be as just a niche. It's maybe some sort of spiritual movement which gonna be like a new biggest, well, I don't know. It might be something very large. It might be just starting right now. Okay, so I am checking this one. Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. So as I was thinking, for here somebody will need to be fully transformed. So this is what's blocking you, because you don't yet believe in yourself. You don't have yet confidence, and you don't claim yet your personal power. Somebody's still learning who they really are. There's like for I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm reading for two people, and it's like a couple. It's a love, it's a duo, it's some sort of duo. It's people who are filling each other's gaps perfectly. It's just almost like I'm seeing two type of people who are just natural in front of camera. I'm seeing two people who are just extremely charismatic. I'm seeing people who are just like, if they would be like part of some sort of program in TV or in radio or whatever, it's just normal. It's just like, this is where they meant to be. This is like what they meant to do. But they both like insecure, and they both don't actually believe in it. They both hiding in front of computer screens. Okay, the Magician in reverse. It's not only that, unfortunately. Is that somebody actually like don't want those people to be visible or to shine, because those people have extreme amount of power, and those people have too high awareness. And it's a thing right now, like there are people who are supposed to be visible and be in the light, yet they are scared because they are too aware, because they know if they will get and be visible and be recognizable and have the ideas they have, the awareness they have, it will be visible. So they will have to play a game and hide, because they will say things which shouldn't supposed to be said, and the next day they will disappear. It's a thing here too. So I'm thinking like this is somebody's meant to be that revolutionary character in some sort of country. Maybe I'm talking about like a country which is like extremely oppressive. Well, imagine like we talk about North Korea and suddenly there's somebody comes with like extremely opposing ideology and start to sing a like national anthem of USA. Of course this person will be shot, you know, like maybe it's not that drastic, but it's some sort of country which I'm talking to somebody from some sort of country which is not, it's not safe. It's not safe for different ideologies. And maybe there is like some sort of loosening, and there is like a window of opportunity opening. But I'm thinking like in this particular case, I'm sensing strong presence of these people own ancestors. And the own ancestors are actually trying to prevent those two people. They're giving them different opportunity to just be like gamers, just be like people focused on some sort of more kind of average task, something more relatable amongst younger generation, rather than something groundbreaking and ideological. Although those people have capacity for both and passion for both. I think one of these people has more passion for other thing, and the other one has more for the things related to worldview and politics, and another person, they do both. I don't know. What the South means? It means like following the path of Archangel Michael or Archangel Oriel. Michael and Raphael, or Gabriel and Oriel. I'm sensing that this first activity here, whatever it is, some sort of content creation, is bringing a lot of joy and warmth and happiness. But this other activity is giving them a lot of more mental stimulation. It's also like I'm almost feeling like somebody's solar and lunar path is showing. One of the people are more lunar, another person is more solar. Almost I see in the lunar sign somebody might be moon in Aries, somebody might have moon in Cancer or Scorpio. Seeing this too. Somebody's more interested in darker side of things and bringing them to the light, and the controversies, and another person is more interested into helping others, bringing others to light, bringing others back to the light, back to the spirit. Okay, I said this will be last card, but I'm just curious. Okay, so there is Wheel for Fortune, new beginnings, end of delays, change in direction. Change in direction, I'm seeing this. That offers happiness. So I don't know. It's maybe even that somebody will end up having the more kind of simple, less revolutionary life this time around. Because I'm sensing those two people, they both, in past life, somebody had like, the north nodes, the south nodes are, oh, see, here I have to disagree with that, because like, every time everybody's speaking about arriving in this north node, but it's not necessarily true. We are living, like in Vedic astrology we have Rahu and Ketu. We live in an oscillation in between both. There's no magical turning point. But I'm sensing that those two people are choosing a different path, choosing to be invisible from society standpoint, and doing a lot of astral and spiritual work from privacy in the home. This is what they needed. They needed to be available for spirit in order to ground things, but kind of incognito. And I'm seeing this path is here. This path is here, and it's very difficult path, and it might require sacrifice. And those two people may end up being having extreme consequences. Somebody might be locked out in prison for something related to country law, the country they are from. I don't know. I'm having this. I'm seeing the countries which are like behind Ural mountains. Like I'm seeing like Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, all of this like sequence of countries in Eastern Asia. Is it Eastern Asia? Yeah, a lot of those countries this particular time now. This path already happened for you. I'm seeing a story, and I'm seeing like a Apache tears bracelet or something, or Apache tears falling on the floor. Somebody cries. A young woman losing her life in very young age. There are two lovers. A woman loses her life. It's almost like she's being killed for some sort of ideological reason, or some sort of protest. And this man holding her body, she's bleeding out. There are Apache tears. This is how love story of this couple ended last life. Now they're getting a new chance, so obviously they will choose something comfortable. Finally, universe get to put the same souls, approximately the same age on Earth, but it might not be the same country. Maybe because it's improbable. It's improbable to render it this way. There's like, I don't know. I'm seeing more and more of this situation, because I'm thinking I'm talking about twin flame union here. So I'm seeing like there is like a mirror image, reversed mirror image of like two villages. They're in different places in the world. Like one might be in Bolivia or Argentina, another one might be in Azerbaijan or Turkmenistan or Uzbekistan, something. And maybe both those people arriving in Europe, and they visiting the villages, and they knowing their families, like they're getting to know their families, and we see how reverse mirror images are occurring everywhere in some sort of system. Maybe somebody like knows, for example, Jungian cognitive typology or Enneagram or Socionics or something like this, or simply somebody is just like extremely perceptive and seeing the archetypes of people who are in those family members. They are just like a mirror images. They have like, they're all filling each other gaps. Like, I don't know if some of you looked into your like human design chart, and there are just like channels in your chakra systems which are there visible, and the gaps in your and somebody's chart are just filling each other. The channels are all filling each other. I'm seeing something like this. Wow, so this is beautiful. I'm thinking like, even for something here is tempting, and I think you did something already which is like very social and visible in the past, and you are being warned not to try to do it because it's so easy. It's just like camera is, I'm talking to somebody who camera follows you, just like simply like you'll be just in a city center and somebody will come to you with some sort of question. You will go somewhere randomly, there will already be something. It will be always, you will be, I'm talking about somebody who's always, like when you entering room, everybody looks at you. Doesn't mean you even have to be like traditionally attractive, it's just your energy, it's just giant, it's just giant aura. And another person is concealing this aura. It's just literally like the other person is like everybody, it's more like sneaky. It's also have giant energy, but this is just like energy which is like a smoky quartz, like a giant smoky clearness, if you know what I mean. It's not dark aura, it's not black smoke type aura, it's something different. It's like a crystalline shading dust, like a magic silver dark dust which kind of like can conceal. And I think in this particular constitution it is necessary to do that and it to be this way, because the level of controversy which is following somebody and the level of projections, as I'm coming back to this beginning of the reading, because we have, now I'm seeing it, I was thinking this is more about, well, social situation, but it is also somebody's personal situation. It's like this giant, like all the mind control and all of the kind of, I was talking about this decision has been made and there is a leader which carries something forward. This might be your spirit guide, by the way, who conceals you. Perhaps you've been hearing one of your spirit guides intensely today. It might be a family member as well, deceased family member. Concretely, I think grandfather or older uncle, you know, like your grandfather's brother. That might be a thing. But also the level of projections of the negativity on somebody is very high. It might be relevant to the reading I done yesterday, because somebody in this reading had this darker roots, darker, somebody's been called a witch, somebody, there was like some sort of awareness about somebody's abilities. And it also might be a thing in this reading, not only that somebody has this giant aura, but also somebody has some sort of supernatural ability. And people seem to know it, like the people are just connecting facts, like the way you talk, the way you speak, you just like know too much. You can predict some sort of things, or you're just like randomly saying things and we don't even think of predicting them and then they're coming to existence. That's why in this particular lifetime you are, I think, this person I'm reading for, it takes active part in the creation process, the creation of this reality. It's like a concealed creator, concealed builder. Yeah, there are angels who are called, I think, builders. It might be like one of them. You might be one of them sent here. That's why it's so important to be concealed. But also I'm feeling like a Mother Mary energy as well. Because I heard, and oh my god, oh, this will make me cry a bit, because I had this dream about it, that Mother Mary nowadays, it came back to Earth to experience life as a modern human, just had the wish to come. It was like a song called Mariana. This is what I'm hearing now. I'm seeing a person who is who's very brave, like a brave beyond human comprehension. It's like, for example, if somebody's like, if like a balloon is about to fall out from a child's hand, you just like run and grab it, and almost like looks like it's perfect timing. If somebody is falling under the car, you are able to push this person away. I'm seeing this sort of energy. If somebody is drowning, you are rescuing this person too. This might be you, or the person who will be your partner or is your partner. This person might be actually a gamer. You might be also playing games a lot. Interesting, but you see, like, I didn't explain that there is like infinitely good karma somebody's carrying, but it, see, in your life is being supported by the higher realm, but it never can be shown too much. Never anything can be like, it has to be pretty ordinary, because here you have a farmer with an angel. You know, like, this is what I'm seeing. Like, you see that isn't how it was with Mother Mary though, and her husband on earth. He was like a carpenter. Jesus Christ also was a carpenter, and he didn't perform any of his miracles. It was said, I think, in the Bible that he didn't perform any of his miracles because people didn't believe in them, so therefore they couldn't see them, right? Like, also a funny thing. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. That also might be a thing. Like, this path I've been seeing here. I was seeing somebody becomes a perhaps mayor. Might be related to something, to environmental activism. Might be related to working in some sort of cause, repairing. I'm seeing actually somebody like transforming. There are places in which people are doing a lot of drugs. There are like families and children affected by it. Children living in trailer homes, children living in poverty, in like some sort of cold place. Coldplay isn't a band. Maybe that's significant. Long and Dark December. The Violent Hill. The song might be significant. It's, I think, the only song I know. This band. I'm seeing somebody is able to, like, I don't know, design some sort of some sort of homes, like some sort of better villages, places for older people to stay in, better places for elderly. I'm seeing like things which like houses which are designed, small homes which are designed for elderly in some sort of beautiful paradise-like looking place, really. Various paradises, and they are like situated in a circle, and then the people are sitting in together playing various games. They're just enjoying sun, spending time together, like a new kind of way of organizing places for elderly, but they look like total freedom. They look like a beautiful blend of independence and care. Interesting. I see there people have gardens, have everything. It almost looks like one of those like communistic endeavors people used to have, or they like had in the middle of the city, they were buying like a little plot with a little home to spend time there. But it doesn't look like this. It looks like they're really lovely homes. They're not large, but they're like situated in some sort of villages. The same villages are like helping people who've been addicted to drugs, some sort of recovery. Yeah, somebody might become recognizable through some sort of social activism. I'm seeing this strongly, or environmental activism. It's this energy really comes in this reading strongly. Okay, I think that's pretty much it in this reading. Yeah, no drama today. That's crazy. It's a little bit, but not that much as usually.